Hello, and welcome back to another merchandise review from White Album 2. Today we are looking at a very new product. This actually just got released as of mid-2022. Very excited because I have yet to open it, and I've yet to see it opened on the internet. It literally just got to me yesterday, as of the making of this video. So pretty exciting stuff. What this actually is a calendar. It's one of those mini desk calendars, and it is in a bunch of plastic, which we'll go ahead and open. But before I do open it, I just want to explain where it came from. This actually came from DMM Scratch. And what DMM Scratch is, it's an online scratch ticket website which does collaborations with games and anime. So this one in particular, as you can see here, is White Album 2. And what you would do is you would buy a scratch ticket, you would scratch off one of the circles, and then you would win the corresponding prize, which in this case is the calendar. This is prize C1. It goes from A tier to E tier, so this is kind of like the mid-tier prize. So that's pretty nice. It's a 2022 calendar, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Hopefully it's not hard to put together. I mean, it's a calendar. How hard could it possibly be? Although I say that for a lot of things, and it ends up being really hard. So I'm gonna put this plastic to the side. And so this is what we get right out of the packaging. We get the White Album 2. You can see it does say calendar 2022. How do we open this from here? Oh, I think we open it from the top. Oh, I'm a genius. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, we actually don't need the Kazusa stand. It stands up by itself. This is genius. All right, so I guess once you open up this outer plastic, you whip it around and it becomes its own stand. It's not the prettiest stand, but it works. And I assume we can just take page by page. So it's a little bit slidey, actually. I don't like that. Let me go ahead and focus us down on these pages since there's gonna be a lot of them. Okay. So here's the calendar, here's the first page. We have Kazusa and Setsuna. Now it's clearly, whoa, I'm gonna drop the camera. It's clearly the anime style. So it's not going to be the game style. I'm assuming the rest of the pages aren't going to be as well, but I've yet to actually see it in its full glory, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. So there's page 1. Let me actually show you. Wow. Okay, incredible. Let's do this page by page. I think that would be nicer. So we have Kazusa and Setsuna. Their proportions are a little, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Kazusa's like torso to leg area looks a little short to me, but maybe I'm just being overcritical of the art style. I can't quite tell. Calendar 2022, that's so amazing. I have a few White Album 2 calendars, but most of them are like 2010, 2014, you know, they haven't actually put out a calendar in a number of years. So that's pretty exciting. On the back, there is nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the back. I think that's how we'll do it from here on out. Here, let me bring us back up. That's nicer. Okay, so this is exciting because this piece of art is actually exclusive to the DMM collaboration, which I mentioned, DMM being the scratch ticket website itself. So a lot of calendars in Japan actually start from April. New school years start in April, many job contracts start in April, and that's why this calendar is starting in April. Very fitting, because right now it is April. As of the making of this video. So perfect, I can actually utilize this. It's amazing, I don't have to look at a 2010 calendar anymore. So, here's Kazusa. Now this art was made, again, like I said, for DMM, so this hasn't been used before now, which is amazing. You can tell there's a huge quality difference between this and a lot of the other art we get from different merchandise and from the anime. So that's a pretty exciting first month to have, is Kazusa here. She's got this beautiful formal outfit. She has her hair up in a ponytail, which I think we've only seen on one other piece of merchandise, which was an onsen pull-out poster, if I'm not mistaken. That's the only other thing, the only other time we've seen Kazusa with her hair up. So pretty. I really like her little shawl thing too, her white shawl there. And then we have April 2022. So there we go. It also lists all the Japanese holidays as well. So that's neat. No back page. That's all that is. So moving that to the back. Then we get to May, and May, it looks like, has pretty much the same art as a lot of the other stuff we've seen. This was, I think it was volume 1 of the Blu-ray that had this art. I think it was volume 1 specifically, but it is nice and it's pretty. I'm like giving us spoilers for the next month's page, but that's okay. So we have Haruki, Kazusa, and Setsuna. It does look nice. It's nothing overly special or anything, but considering it's still a new calendar, I'm still amazed. I'm still in disbelief. I'm like checking the calendar to see if it lists any of the characters' birthdays, but so far I haven't seen any. Coming to June, we have Setsuna, and I really like what they did with the colors here, because we have like the brown, orange kind of color scheme going on, and it goes throughout the whole page, so that's really pretty. I do love that. Also, what I've noticed is a lot of the art, actually all of the art, was used in other products from DMM. So if you check out my other merch reviews from this specific 2022 release, they have buttons, which has this art. They also had buttons which contained the calendar page from May's art. So it looks like they took a few specific images and then used it for a lot of the DMM stuff, which is a little bit lazy, but they did come out with some exclusive art for this collab, so I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with what I can get. We have Kazusa here for July. Again, they did put this art on a pin, which did come out nicely. And it is really pretty. The color scheme, again, that they got going on, Kazusa's is pretty dark. I mean, this one's pretty much just black. I love Kazusa when she has a little bit more color. I mean, she looks good in black, don't get me wrong, but when it's like black dress, black hair, black background, black 7, it's like, it's just kind of dull. Maybe that's my personal opinion, though. So moving that to the back, we come to August. A little bit, oh, hey, this is actually the image I was talking about, Kazusa with a ponytail. It's funny that it came right away. Let me show you this a little bit closer up. So here they are. This is in the hot springs, or in the tub. And we have Kazusa, and look, her hair is up. And we don't see that often. Really Koharu reminiscent, actually. But they are really gorgeous. That's nice. I do like that. I'm not really feeling much of a color scheme on this page. I guess it's supposed to be like a dark blue, but it just kind of looks not very special. Then we move on to September. I love this art. This art was actually used on a Blu-ray. They didn't actually put any pins of this art in the DMM collab. I wish they had, because I really like Setsuna in this outfit. And I wish they made some pins of Io for this collab, but they did not. It's only Setsuna and Kazusa. But I do really love this art. Look how cute they both look. Really adorable. I wish she was smiling, but like that's just a personal preference, I guess. So there's our September. October is gorgeous. I love this. I mean, it's not a White Album 2 collab unless we have some introductory chapter concert outfits. So we have Kazusa and Setsuna here. They have that anime art style. It's cute. I mean, it's a little bit overdone, but maybe that's just because I've seen hundreds of pieces of merch with the same kind of style on it. But it is still pretty cute. They're both smiling, so that they get bonus points for the smiles. Welcome to October. I wish they did like a special like Halloween page, you know, that would be nice. That'd be super cute. And then we get to this one, which always makes me laugh. This has actually been made into a magazine pullout as well. This is Kazusa Setsuna on the bed, quote unquote. That's what I call it. It's just so silly. Like, why are they in this situation? Why would they be doing this? I don't know, but they are. It's just scandalous. I will give them compliments on this page for the color scheme, though, because we have this coral, I guess coral is the right word for it, this light pink, this dull pink, and it goes throughout the whole page. This is a well-designed colored page. I do think they did well with that. And then the final page, thanks, I hate it. It's sad. Why is it always, actually, it's not final page. I forgot, this is a Japanese calendar. 12 is not the final page, good. It's the sad one. So this, I remember specifically, is the cover of Blu-ray Volume 6. because it's just so sad. So Setsuna at Haruki's back, and then Kazusa's on the plane heading away. It's too bad. And this one, actually, the color scheme's kind of like Setsuna's hair, plus maybe Kazusa's hair, maybe Haruki. I don't know. It's got this black and orange kind of scheme going on. They should have done that for October. That would have been cool. Then again, Halloween's not huge in Japan either. It's more like a party day. This is stunning. And I've never seen this art on another piece of merchandise. And honestly, it deserves its own art because this is so pretty. Look at this. So it's the school roof. And this is where usually it's only Setsuna and she's singing her song. The sun is setting. White Album is playing. Kazusa and Haruki are downstairs. That's what we usually see this sunset with. However, this sunset, we have Kazusa and Setsuna standing there, and it's just incredible. This would make such a good poster. This would make a fun watercolor painting to do, actually. If anybody does one, let me know, because that'd be really cool. So there's January. February, we come to one of the biggest TV anime. This was used on so many different promotions for the anime. This image specifically was so popular with the anime advertisements, and also for the White Album 2 radio station. They used this as well. Really cute, really pretty. This pretty much sums up a lot of White Album 2. You got the happy, cheery girl. You got kind of the quieter, shy type of girl. So I do like that image. And it's pretty fitting for February because it's a nice snowy month and it's a nice snowy picture. So that's cute. Ooh, then we get to March. Okay, so this is the last page because we started at April. I'm running, my mouth isn't working anymore. So here we have March, and as you can see, this is the other image which was created specifically for this DMM promotion. So this is Setsuna's. As you can see, it is an incredibly detailed photo. It's special art. The shading is incredible. The line art is incredible. Look at her sash. The transparentness of it, the glitter that's in it. She's got her champagne. The champagne glass is a little silly looking, like it's way too thin and tall. Yes, I know champagne glasses are thin and tall, but that's just kind of comically thin and tall. Her outfit is so pretty. And look at the color scheme of this whole page. It is gorgeous. It's like that orange, yellow, gold kind of color. So they did an incredible job on that. And that brings us to the end of our calendar. This was such a cool piece of merchandise. Absolutely knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. And for something that came out in 2022, I'm super stoked about it just because it shows how well and alive the fandom still it is. It shows how dedicated the makers are to still, creating new things for the fans, which gives me hope for future collaborations or maybe, the radio show coming back, something. So, very exciting stuff. Thank you so much for being here with me on this merchandise review from White Album 2, and I'll be back with more merch reviews in the future. So until then, hope you take care. See you!